Hi everyone, my name's Tom Rendle and today I'm going to be streaming some Hearthstone. Some of you might know me from some chess streaming I do. I do a show called Hack Attack for chess.com. But today I'm going to be playing some Hearthstone, which I have to say I've been playing rather a lot of recently. And yeah, so basically I'm going to be laddering up with a mid-range Hunter deck. And yeah, let me just talk you through that right now. So, going to go to my collection of cards and decks. And okay, I've got a Face Hunter, but you guys don't want to see me ladder up Face Hunter. It is as boring as anything could be. I actually really like this mid-range Hunter deck. So yeah, to talk a little bit about this one. Over the last couple of seasons, I've played quite a few different mid-range Hunter decks. Up until quite recently, I was playing one with a slightly higher mana curve. It included a Ragnaros up top for a sort of additional finisher. But I think in today's current meta, that just feels a little bit slow to me. And what I've actually done is I'm currently running Sparkaz's mid-range Hunter. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that right now. So, okay, it contains the 2 web spinners, just a whole bunch of really core cards, I guess you could say, to the mid-range Hunter. So that's the web spinners, 2 haunted creepers, knife juggler pretty much has to be in there. Mad scientist, obviously, we need that card draw for the sequence that we're running in the deck. 2 eagle horn bows, I mean, it just makes sense. Animal companion is an absolutely fantastic value card for 3 mana. Kill command, obvious finisher, helps clear pretty big minions. Unleash the hounds. This card's particularly great at the moment with all of the zoo decks that are currently being played on the ladder. I have to admit, the other deck that I've been laddering up a little bit with is a mid-range zoo deck, and that's been giving me quite a bit of success as well. Houndmaster, always good in a mid-range Hunter deck. Plotted Shredder, Lothar, and 2 Savannah High Mains. Those are basically all the really core cards that you have to include in pretty much any mid-range Hunter. Sticking with the slightly more marginal cards, the sequence that I'm running 3 here. 2 Freezing Traps, absolutely great tempo card early in the game, particularly good against the sort of mid-range minions that are very popular these days, and 1 Snake Trap just to keep the other guys guessing a little bit. What else is in there? We have a Cult Master for a bit of card draw. This can come in useful in the late game a little bit, because sometimes against control matchups you can start to be running a little bit short on cards, but that synergizes really well with Unleash the Hounds and our Snake Trap in particular. Even we know just with the boom bots from Dr. Boom. Other nice bit of synergy. Obviously you've got all the beast stuff. Knife Juggler works really well with Snake Trap, with Haunted Creeper, with Unleash the Hounds. Even with Dr. Boom to some extent. Other notable things, choosing to run 2 Hunter's Marks in this deck. I've kind of done a bit of experimentation. You can sometimes run 1 Hunter's Mark and 1 Ironbeak Owl for the silence, but I think Ironbeak Owl fits a little bit more in your kind of rush decks, so in your zoos or in a Face Hunter, whereas Hunter's Mark actually allows you to remove the card, because we're not just going for face here. Anyway, that's kind of enough chatting about that. Let's get onto the ladder and see how this gets on. We're sort of midway through Season 13, and I've managed to ladder my way up to rank 7. I'm on a win streak at the moment, so let's just hop right in and see how we get on. Yeah. So yeah, normally I stream a lot of chess. I play a lot of blitz chess on chess.com. That's kind of my background and how I got into streaming. Yeah, I almost play more Hearthstone than chess these days, which is, you know, my flatmate John, or Jorasar, would say that's probably a bad thing, but anyway, let's talk about the mulligans. Well, Mad Scientist we definitely want to keep. We're getting rid of Freezing Trap. We want to draw that from our Mad Scientist. Dr. Boom we can say goodbye to. I think I want to keep hold of this Eaglehorn Bow. Since hopefully we're going to get a nice secret from our Mad Scientist. It's going to make sense for that to be our turn 2, that going to be our turn 3. And yeah. Other things, you know, we're looking for our web spinner. Oh, we got a second Mad Scientist. That's interesting. Can I really coin out a Mad Scientist and then do that again? I think that's the play I want to make, because one advantage of having 2 different kind of secrets in my deck is that I'm in less danger of having a Mad Scientist killed off and not have anything coming out from the deck. One of the big frustrations playing Hunter, or any class that uses Mad Scientist, is when you have your secrets in your hand and you don't get to play them from your Mad Scientist. It makes the secrets bad cards, it makes the Mad Scientist bad cards, and just having one extra card, one extra secret, slightly decreases the chance of that happening. Okay, my opponent's playing Nerubian Egg, so we're kind of expecting to play against Zoo here. I don't see any reason not to play out a second Mad Scientist. And let's start going for a little bit of damage to face. I guess this is the card that I'd like to silence, but... okay, so we see our first Blackrock Mountain card, the Imp Gang Boss. Well, I think it's almost certain that I'm going to be playing this Eaglehorn Bow. But then what do I do? Do I trade against that? I don't have an Unleash the Hounds, so already I have quite a tricky decision. I'm a little bit worried that his turn 4 is going to be Defender of Argus. I'm sometimes guilty of overthinking these things. So if I take both of these out, I'm going to get a Freezing Trap. And I don't really want it to Freezing Trap an Imp from the Ink Gang Boss. So, I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Well, let's just go full Face Hunter here. And say, at the moment I think my opponent's getting a little bit of board control. But I'd really like to have a Snake Trap. And then use that with my Knife Juggler to get a few knives when that secret comes out. But my opponent seems to be drawing reasonably well right now. Okay, yeah, now we get to get rid of that. Would have been nice to have had a Freezing Trap. That would have been the ideal way around to have had that. And here we have a Freezing Trap. And, ooh, okay, Unleash the Hounds was a great card to come up here. How are we going to do this? I mean, we've got a Kill Command, but I surely can't use Kill Command here. Oh, it's so tempting. I want to Knife Juggler Unleash the Hounds on turn 5. But am I being ridiculously greedy here? I mean, I think I am being ridiculously greedy, but there's nothing wrong with living dangerously, guys. So let's do this. And this. And not give things away too much. Do I want to take that out? Oh, I don't know.
Quickly.
You know what? Let's just... Maybe I messed up there. Because I didn't get to leave as many minions on the... But he's Zoo. We're always going to get a chance to Knife Juggler Unleash the Hounds. There should be a moment when that's possible. Okay, now we get the Freezing Trap. We say goodbye to the Imp Gang Boss. And... You know, let's face it, we do just have a big lead in the potential damage. Do we go straight for face? The mature decision here is just to keep on trading. But I think almost certainly I'm going to be playing the beast companion. The animal companion, sorry. And okay, if that had been... who am I thinking of? If that had been Huffer, I think I might have started going all to face. Okay, definitely going to be playing this. Let's take out the Piloted Shredder. He gets an average 2-drop. Let's take this out. Ooh, do I want to leave an extra minion on the board? No, probably not. I don't need to be taking any risks at this stage. I mean, this should be a very favourable matchup, I think, because his hero power obviously doesn't match up very well to mine. And here we go, here's the implosion. And he's probably really unhappy that he only got 2 imps from that, but it might end up actually saving him. Alright, I think there's no way I can do anything better than Knife Juggler and then unleash the hounds. I might as well take out something with the Eaglehorn bow since I've got another one in my hand, and then maybe on the next turn I've got a Lotheb to secure my board situation, and then hero power. I always like to try and think a little bit ahead. I guess that's a little bit of the chess player in me. Anyway, so definitely do this first. And we get 3 knives from our juggler. And perfect. What? Try and hit him to the face. That was a perfect juggle. Take out the taunt. And another 3 damage to the face. We've also got a Cult Master now sitting in our hand, if we do need that little bit of card draw. But for the time being, I just want to keep hitting him to the face and end the game pretty soon. Because this is a Zoo deck. He shouldn't be running any healing at all. And, okay, we start off with a win. Fantastic. Well, that perhaps kills a little bit of my early game nerves, and we keep up our win streak. It'd be really nice if I could end the broadcast on, you know, something like rank 5. That would be my aim. Okay. It's probably unlikely I'll be able to get any further than rank 5. Because we'll be back into... Well, the win streak will end at that stage, because you can only gain 1 star at a time. Okay, well, let's just hop into another game and see if we can carry on this good run. Apart from being a rather good deck to ladder up with in the current meta, I think it's also an awful lot of fun. Because, I mean, the Web Spinner is a nice random card that you can have an awful lot of fun with. I mean, sometimes you get some really rubbish stuff, but on the flip side, it can be really exciting. I got a King's Crush from it recently, and actually more usefully, I got a Scavenging Hyena that I managed to synergize with Snake Trap a few games ago, and got that up to an 8-5 or something like that. Alright, Dr. Boom is going, Kill Commander's going, Animal Companion. Playing against a Mage, kind of want to make a quick start. Because we could be playing Tempo Mage, we could be playing against Mech Mage, which are quite marginal matchups. Probably we're in bad shape if we're against Freeze Mage, which is starting to come back into the meta a little bit, I think, with the amount of Zoo and Hunter that's around. And it also does a little bit of
greetings, traveler.
Extra damage at the end if you can use Emperor Therissian. You can get a really big combo to finish the game off. And okay, we get a Web Spinner. Let's see what we get from this card. Don't believe we played that in our first game. Be really nice to get a Mad Scientist for my 2-drop. But yeah. So, a couple of turns in, we can hopefully find out what kind of mage deck we're playing against. So he's coining something out. Mad scientist? Okay. Doesn't really tell us too much. Could be Mech Mage, could be Tempo Mage, could be Freeze Mage. I don't like this decision. Don't like this decision at all. I want to save this for my Unleash the Hounds. I really don't want to bring it out just to die straight away.
I wonder.
I don't know. This game is not going according to plan.
Put this apple on your head.
Well, let's just bring it out. Can't have everything we want. Savannah Highmane's a useful card to be coming in. If I can just stay level against Mech Mage, that'd be great. So, okay, it looks like we're facing a Mech Mage here. In fact, we're almost certainly facing a Mech Mage, which means that can be 2 cards, a counterspell or a mirror entity, and it's normally a mirror entity. Well, kind of hoping for a nice cheap card here. Well, that's perfect. Let's bring this out. Bring out the mirror entity. And then hit like that. And we've got Unleash the Hounds for a later turn. But can't say this game has really gone according to plan, because I've got Cult Master as my 4-drop with nothing to play on turn 4. No 2-drop to go with hero power. I mean, I just need Mad Scientist, I need my weapons. And if my opponent manages to get a... what's the name of that card? The 2/3 dude. Snow Chugger. He can freeze me out really quickly. Ah, okay, that's a fantastic card. He should have taken this out. So, a mistake from my opponent possibly lets me back in. You don't leave beasts on the board if you're playing against a hunter. Not when you can just take it out like that.
The dog's out.
And I guess I just have to hit this. Does mean it's just going to die to his hero power. But doing 3 damage to him is not really that important just now. Yeah, okay, we do this. I kind of think as the game goes a little bit later, that I slightly favour my mid-range hunter against a Mech Mage deck. But in the early game, there's no doubt that my opponent's got off to the better start here. I really need some good cards. Knife Chugger Unleash the Hounds for 1 knife is a bit naff. Okay, I think this is not going to be our game. This is not going to be our game. What's the best we can do? Knife Juggler hero power? I mean, we've got a turn 6. He's going to flood the board, though. I mean, there's just no way that I can play the Unleash the Hounds until he's done that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna regret it. It's a really miserable decision to have made. I mean, maybe I could have just done 3 damage there and had... Yeah, maybe that was the right decision, and then use one of the Unleash the Hounds to take that out. But... Okay, Snow Chugger comes out. And if he brings out something like a Noyatron, then that just increases the damage. Now we've got a choice. We can Savannah Highmane, or we can unleash the Juggle Unleash. How much damage is he doing? He's doing 8 damage. I think we're just going to do this. Let's go with the most mana efficient play. And then turn 7 we've got Knife Juggler, Unleash the Hounds. The Knife Juggler might even get to synergize with this if we get a ping to there. Yeah. Ooh, he's going to take it out probably with the Mech Warper now? Or potentially with a Frostbolt? But it's an extra juggle, but yeah. Realistically speaking, we're just in huge trouble. I mean, yeah. I think it's all over, but...
Put this apple on your head.
Well, I got the Hunter's Mark. Guess we Hunter's Mark this. And 5, so we play these 3 cards. So we're making our comeback, but is it all too little too late? I think it's the right decision to have held on to the Knife Juggler at least. Okay, so we take this out. And next priority is we're going to hit that into that. So we have to hit this here. And then this to here. Get 2 more bonus juggles, bonus knives. And then we board clear. And we're back in the game. It could be too late. I mean, we just die straight away to a Fireball, Frostbolt. Obviously, we're in a deal of trouble if Dr. Boom comes out. Wonder what that card is. Is that another? Is that one danger of playing against this deck is I wonder if he's running a Kezen Mystic. I don't know. Alright, how much damage have we got? We've got 4, 7, 12, 14. So we're actually only a couple of turns away from killing him here. I mean, I think we're doing this. Kind of tempted to go this as well. Yeah, because that solves the mirror entity, and we get confirmation on that. And that into here. Okay, let me think. Tricky. Freezing trap. Let's just go damage. So now we've potentially got 7 damage, 9 damage, 14, 16, plus some juggles from the snake trap. Are we really coming back in this game? I thought we were just dead, and now we get triple juggle as well. Oh, I'm going to be so upset if I just get Flame Strike here. Maybe I should have hit him for 2. But, I mean, who can resist this kind of play? No, I mean, Mage doesn't normally run Flame Strike in the meta right now, does it? I mean,
am ready.
I think we're okay. I mean, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we win. Wow, this is a comeback, guys. It's a resilient deck. Obviously, we got a bit of luck, but holding on to the Knife Juggler turned out to be an absolutely crucial decision. And we carry on with a win streak. Well, that was a game that I really didn't think was going to go our way. Alright, I think we have time for one more game, and then we're going to go into a quick break. Yeah, already up to rank 6. This is going better than expected. This really is my favourite deck to level up with right now. Although I have to say, mid-range Zoo, a lot of fun. Dunno, the highest rank I've achieved in the past, with a sort of limited amount of time to play the game, was rank 1. And I achieved that mostly with Control Paladin. I think that was 2 seasons ago. But I don't know, Control Paladin doesn't feel quite as strong as it was. Although I'm kind of excited to try out the new Blackrock Mountain Dragon cards for that class. Although I don't have access to Ysera at the moment, so possibly that will have to wait for the time being. But one thing I'll talk about perhaps at the end of today's stream is a few ideas, I say that I've had. Again, they're slightly borrowing Sparkaz's ideas, I say borrowing. Do I want to keep a Hunter's Mark against a Shaman? I think I vaguely want some more early game cards. Because we've got 2 of them, we'll hopefully draw into it. Okay, Mad Scientist and Eaglehorn Bow. I'd love to top deck a Web Spinner now. One time. Oh well, it doesn't happen. But this looks like a more reasonable starting hand than the one before. Shaman is becoming a little bit more popular these days. Ooh, wonder what version we're playing against here. This could be a Bloodlust Shaman. But, okay, again, we're absolutely going to play the Mad Scientist here. Kind of fingers crossed it doesn't get silenced. Or anything nasty like that. Okay, Nerubian Egg. Well, we're definitely playing the Eaglehorn Bow. And now if we were Face Hunter, we'd just go and do 5 damage. But we're not Face Hunter. I kind of want board control. How does this work? Most likely that's going to be a freezing trap. So we go that into there. Take that out. And then he kills that off with the 1. Yeah, okay, I think we can do that. And then hopefully we get our secret so we can quickly get this one buffed up. And ideally, I would really like this card to be the one that I freezing trap. It is a freezing trap and not a snake trap. Ooh, okay. Now I have a little decision to make. Because... do I want to just take that out and go for another Eaglehorn Bow? Because what I'm worried about him playing right now is the totem that's going to give both of these 2 cards +2 attack. So if I go like Knife Juggler into Steady Shot, and then I freezing trap that, that's not really a great situation. But again, I might just be overthinking things. I've got a turn 5, I've got a turn 6. That's my most mana efficient turn 2 and 4. So it's either hit that and then replace it, or we play this. Let's just do this. I don't know. I won the last game by not playing Knife Juggler. I don't have the force of will to not do it again. Okay, oh, he crackles it. Well, I mean, that's... I mean, if you want to crackle a knife juggler, then I'm all for that. Alright. And again, it's the fact that he's got freezing trap. And I don't want it to be this searing totem that he freezing traps. Automatically, my normal play is to Stranglethorn Tiger.
I wonder.
But the alternative play is to take that out, play an Eaglehorn Bow, and then hero power. Wow, this is it's quite a difficult deck to play. This. Maybe I should have just stuck to a zoo deck to play first time on stream. Given me something that didn't have quite so many decisions to make. This is actually really difficult. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna look a little bit silly if he somehow gets rid of that, but he's only got 4 mana right now, so there's no danger of him playing a Harrison Jones. I don't think it really fits in these decks, from what I know. I think he's probably playing the version. Oh, I'd really like to freezing trap that. So my choice here is Savannah Highmane or Stealth, Stranglethorn Tiger, and Web Spinner.
I wonder.
Do I take that out? I just don't know. Let's go this way. I'm going to look really silly when he now buffs these up and attacks with them. Maybe he plays Bloodlust or something? I don't know. I don't know. If that ends up getting freezing trapped, then I've probably misplayed, but... Maybe I should have just taken that out. Oh, okay, he Bloodlusts. He's going to attack with this one first, I guarantee it. There we go, and it's sent back to his hand. So, yeah, probably I should have just hit his plotted shredder. You guys have probably realised by now I'm not a professional Hearthstone player, but, you know, it is a fun deck, and we did consider making the right move. And, you know, we can just start going for face damage against this kind of deck. What's going on? Do kind of hope the game hasn't sort of crashed or anything. My opponent's just considering playing a card. Yeah, well, it's not crashed. He's got his hand over something. But quite why that card is hovering right where it is and this card is here, I don't really know. Well, I guess if this game just stops here, I count myself as undefeated in the first half of the show. I mean, wouldn't he be starting to run out of time here? Should I exit and go back in? I don't know. Gonna give it another 30 seconds and then I'm gonna try exiting and going back in. But we're certainly coming up for a good time for a break. This is frustrating. Alright, let's try closing. Gonna re-enter Hearthstone. And hopefully it will reconnect me to the game. Have I left it too late? Who knows? Ooh, well, this has changed. Oh wait, I think I missed a turn. Oh. Well, yeah. I can't be held accountable to, you know, what I would have done. Turn 7, I would have played something like Stranglethorn Tiger, Mad Scientist. And I think I was probably in pretty good shape. Okay, my opponent's playing a Dragon Egg. Hey, this isn't fair. I missed my turn 7 and my opponent plays Dr. Boom. I'm going to say that that is a slightly unfair turn of events. Hey, what on? Now I've got 15 seconds left to make my turn. Well, thank you very much, guys. Okay. And then we can... I don't know. Well, that has thrown me off a little bit. We're going to have to take this guy out.
I hunt alone.
Play this card, maybe? No, I think I want to play this out. Hey, if we come back from this game, it will be the mother of all comebacks. But I don't think it's going to happen. What a sad way for a win streak to come to an end. I think I'd maybe won... Because I was on a decent run before streaming today. I was maybe on a 5 or 6 game win streak. But obviously we have to have a connection problem in the first game I stream. But lesson for next time, I just need to more quickly get involved and just try reconnecting. But yeah. Ooh, so is that a snake trap? That's a freezing trap. Okay. Fair enough. And now he gets to use this card. And he gets a 2-1 whelp. So I guess what I'm really hoping for is Unleash the Hounds. Followed by Leok. Followed by Dying. Well, oh, I got King's Crush. I mean, I think I know how I'm going to end this game, guys.
Greetings, traveler.
And we concede. Well, that was an interesting way to end part 1. We're going to go on a very quick break now, and then I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes to try and continue to ladder up, hopefully, with this deck and not get disconnected. By the way, you can follow me on Twitter at @TERendle if you want to know about all of the other things that I do. I do a lot of streaming chess. But yeah, anyway, I will be back in a couple of minutes. See you all then.